Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough. It is Iceman Day. Well, yesterday was from when you're seeing this. We're getting a bonus episode this week because Iceman dropped yesterday. And so I have not played him. This is completely fresh, just sleeved his deck. Every card in here is a new card or a X-Men version of a card because we have another two Power of All of Us, which is awesome. So I sleeved the deck here. I don't know how any of it works. We're going to be going against the Klaw. We're using standard 3, and then we've got Defense Network out. Searching counter for Defense Network, and this is one reveal discard card so minions put into play engage the first player. So we'll do this till we get a minion. We got Arm Guard there. Comes in with Guard, so tough. Or comes in with toughness. And then we've got Claw, we've got Bobby Drake here. So his alter ego side, he starts the game with 6 Frostbite upgrades set aside. So we've got those here. I'll show you what those do here in a moment. We'll set those aside there. Cool Off response after you change this form, shuffle 1 ice card from your discard pile into your deck for each copy of Frostbite in play. And then Iceman, he's 1/2/2. Freeze, interrupt. When Iceman makes a base attack or defense against an enemy, attach a set aside copy of Frostbite to that enemy. Now, Frostbite is an attachment. It gives the enemy -1 scheme, -1 attack, and then after attached enemy activates or leaves play, set this card aside. So we have a few of these here. So we've got those set here. His Precon is aggression, so we're going to take a look and see what we got here. So let's go and get started. And this was not ideal, but here's the new Power of All of Us artwork. So double the number of gray resources this card generates by paying for playing a gray card. We have an upgrade. It's Cryokinetic Perception. After you resolve your freeze ability, exhaust this card to draw a card. If that card has an ice trait ready, Iceman. Okay, that's awesome. Take that is deal 7 damage to an enemy with an attachment. These are attachments. When you attack and defeat an enemy, heal 2 damage from your hero. So we got all. I'm going to discard all this. We don't need all this. I feel like that was not good shuffling. Team building is new artwork here, and I think recuperation's new artwork. So team building, exhaust team building to play a card from your hand that shares a trait with the hero, reducing its cost by 1, and then we have recuperation, heal damage from your alter ego equal to your recovery. Alright, so we have a snow clone, which is an ally, cannot have upgrades attached. Snow clones can take -1 consequential after it attacks an enemy with frostbite. And then we have Ice Blast here. So choose a player, attach a set aside frostbite to the villain, and each minion engaged with that player deal 3 damage to each enemy with a copy of frostbite. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and flip. Now this is interesting because we can Ice Blast and just wipe everybody. That might be cool. Oh, sorry. No pun intended there. Although I do like this. Okay, so I think what we're going to do... We do have ice, so this will be cheaper if we get team building out. So let's discard the Power of All of Us for team building. We can exhaust team building exercise and recuperation and snow clone for Ice Blast. Oh, hold on. Let's not do that yet. Let's wait. Jump the gun there. Let's hit the tough off of him. Then we're going to exhaust team building. It says exhaust team building to play a card from your hand that shares a trait with your hero. I have ice. So we're going to do Ice Blast. We're going to discard Snow Clone and Recuperation. Choose a player, attach a set-aside Frostbite. Attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to the villain, and each minion engaged with that player deal 3 damage to each enemy with a copy of Frostbite attached. So we're going to attach Frostbite here, attach Frostbite here. It's going to do 3 damage. He's gone. And then 3 damage to Claw. And then we're going to end the go and ready up. We have a 5 hand size, so we're going to keep that, and we're going to draw up. Alright. So 1 threat's going to get added. He's going to attack for 1. 2 cards. 1, or 0, 1. And then if this deals damage to your hero, exhaust your hero. However, it's going to be -1, so it's going to do 0 to us. But then this gets removed. We have an encounter card. Illegal Arms Factory. When revealed, place additional threat here equal per player. So it's going to have 4 threat. Alright. Okay, so let's do team building again. We'll discard recuperation, and we'll do chill out. So thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to an enemy. Let's remove this. Let's discard, we'll attach this to him. We'll discard these 2 for cryogenic perception. Cryokinetic perception. So after you resolve your freeze ability, exhaust this card to draw a card. If that card has the ice trait, ready Iceman. So nothing is saying that we can't put more than one of these on an enemy. So we're gonna hit him for 2. It's gonna attach this. We're going to exhaust this to draw a card, and it has an ice trait. So because we did that, we get to ready Iceman, and then I'm gonna thwart 1 off of this. We'll keep this and we'll ready up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So threats to be added. He's going to check for 0. After this activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the pass, and then put Weapons Runner in play. But he's going to do nothing to us, and these get returned. We'll put a counter here. Oops. Weapons Runner is going to hit us for 1. And then we have an encounter card. Solid Sound Body attached to Klaw. He gets Retaliate 1. And then you can spend 1 of each resource to discard that card as a hero action. Okay. Attached to a minion. Max 1 per minion. When you attack and defeat the minion, heal 2 damage from hero. That's kind of nice. Looking for trouble, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion in play, engage with you. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. We have Chill Out. This is remove 3 threat from a scheme and attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to an enemy. We'll exhaust team building and discard team building for Chill Out. We'll move 3 threat from a scheme, so that's gone. And then we're going to attach Frostbite to an enemy. We are going to discard these 2 for Snow Clone. So can't have upgrades when it takes a -1 consequential after it attacks an enemy with Frostbite attached. We're going to hit Weapons Runner, take him out. This gets removed. We're going to hit him for 2. We're going to take 1 for Retaliate. We're going to attach this to him. Then we're going to exhaust this to draw a card. In his ice, so we're going to ready back up. This is an ice card because of this. This is awesome. Let's thwart 1 off of here while we're at it. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to do this. We're going to hit him again. Take the consequential. Put him down to 3. Give him another one of these. So you got Frozen Solid. It's an upgrade. So this is a hero form only attached to an enemy. When attached enemy would activate, discard Frozen Solid instead, and then attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to the enemy. Interesting. So we are going to flip to Bobby Drake, and then now, after we change to this form, we can put 1 ice card from our discard pile back into our deck for each Frostbite in play, so there's 2 Frostbites in play. So do I want Chill Out? I want that. That's the ice card. Maybe we want Chill Out. Okay. And see, he will thwart for 2, or he'll scheme for 2 -2. Okay. I'm going to discard Frozen Solid. We'll draw up. And we'll ready up. We're going to add threat to the scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. Place Weapon Runners in front of you, but he does -2 for this, and then he schemes for 1. We have an encounter card. Claw's Vengeance. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Okay. Alright. We want to probably do some thwarting here. Ooh, Iceman gets +1 thwart, +1. Oh, interesting. But you only... Okay. Oh, these are some really interesting cards. So we have Power Belt, which we get 3 hit points with, and then you exhaust it to generate a wild resource for an ice card. Ice Slide is Iceman gets +1 thwart, attack, and defense against aerial. After you change to alter ego form, shuffles back into your deck. Arctic Attack. Choose to deal 4 damage to an enemy and attach a set aside frostbite to it, or deal 6 damage to an enemy with attached frostbite. Surprise move, when you make a basic attack against an enemy with an upgrade, you get +2 attack for that, and if it defeats the enemy, ready your hero. And then another one of these take that's. Okay, we're going to flip. And we are going to exhaust team building, and I'm going to discard take that for Power Belt. So exhaust Power Belt to generate a wild resource for an ice card. We are going to... We get 3 hit points. We're at 11. We're going to hit Klaw. Put him at 1. We're going to take... Oh, hold on. Let's wait to do that. Hold on. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to exhaust Power Belt and discard Surprise Move for Ice Slide. So we get +1 on everything in aerial. We're going to hit Klaw for 3. We're going to take 1 because of Retaliate. And then this is defeated. That's going to attach to him. Klaw 2 is going to come out. We're going to search the encounter deck for Immortal Klaw. Oops. Oh, wrong counter, sorry. Oh, and we're going to exhaust this to draw a card. It's not an ice card, but that's okay. We're going to use the Snow Clone to attack him. We're going to take Consequential for that because he doesn't have a Frostbite attached to him, but he's gone. And we're going to discard Recuperation, but we're going to keep Arctic Attack. And then we're going to draw up. Okay. Okay, so 2 threats going to be added. Oh, and let's reset his health. He's at 28 right now. 2 threats going to be added. Is going to pop that. When revealed, discard cards till a minion is discarded. We have Sauron, so this is the new one. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the life drain attachment and reveal it. Oh, life drain. Attached to the minion with the highest printed hit points, it activates against you. If no minion is activated this way, it gains Surge. And then as a Force Interrupt, when the attachment minion attacks you, take 2 damage and give the attacking enemy a tough card. So this gets attached to him. He's going to... So it says, attached to the minion with the highest thing, it activates against you. So it's going to activate. We're going to block with Snow Clone. Then it says, when the attached enemy attacks you, take 2 damage and give that enemy a tough status. So it attacks me. We're going to take the 2 damage and because he's attacking me. But then we're blocking with him, but he still gets the tough on that. I think I did that right. Okay. Now let's do our normal activations. He's going to attack for 1, -1, so 0. For 4. And then he's going to attack... Did I just die? He's going to attack for 4. And we're going to take that 4. Hold on, I don't know if I just died here. This gets returned. He's going to attack for 2. We're going to block it. We have 3 block. And then it says when the attached enemy attacks you, take 2 damage and give that enemy a tough status. So we're going to take the 2 damage. Oh, that was really rough. Okay. Sonic Boom. Either spend those or exhaust each character you control. Do I have to? I guess I have to because so I have to exhaust. I have to spend this, and that. Okay. Well, that was kind of rough. But we did block his thing, so he gets this. And then we could exhaust that to draw a card. And it's an ice card, so we can ready Iceman. So we could have done that. Okay, I'm fine with that whole ordeal. Okay, so we're gonna do Power Belt and Team Building for Chill Out to remove 3 threat from a scheme. Attach a set aside Frostbite to an enemy. I need a heal. Okay, we are going to... We're going to ping the Tough off of him. It's going to attach another one of these. We're going to flip. And then in flipping, we're going to add 3 ice cards back to our deck. So Snow Clone, Chill Out, and Ice Blast. This gets shuffled back into our deck too. We're going to keep Shark Girl. We're going to keep Arctic Blast, and we're going to draw up. Okay. So threat's going to be added. Heal Scheme for 2, -1. So 1, 2, 3. Heal Scheme for 2. These all go away. Encounter card. Nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter to pursue the pass, and if it has any counters, discard an upgrade or support you control. That's got to go. Okay. Ice Wall. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, place that damage here instead. Then if there are at least 8 damage here, discard that card. Okay. Well, we're going to heal first and foremost. What do we want to do here? Okay, let's flip. We're going to use Power Belt and discard Ice Wall and Arctic Attack for Ice Blast. We're going to attach this to every enemy and deal 3 damage. It's dealing damage. It isn't an attack, so it's not going to kick off the retaliate there. So he's going to take 3 damage. He's going to take 3. We're going to discard these 2 for Arctic Attack and do 4 damage to him. He's gone. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, sorry. 5, 5, 5. Okay. Threat's going to be added. He's going to attack for 1, -1, so 0. We're going to block him. So he's going to do 2. We have 2 defense, so we're going to take no damage, which means... So the force ones after the attached enemy activates or leaves play, set this card aside. But then the interrupt happens. And the interrupt takes precedence, so this is going to attach back to him, and then this one will remove. And then we're going to activate this to draw a card. It's not an ice card, so we won't ready Iceman. And then we have our encounter card, which is the Eye of Sauron. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. Top 3 instead if he's in play. For each resource icon discard this way, do the following. And it's a fist and a mental. So for a mental, discard 1 card from your hand. If it's a fist, deal 1 damage to your identity. Okay. So deal damage to our identity and discard a card from our hand. We're going to discard Looking for Trouble. Okay. Let's exhaust Power Belt and surprise move for Chill Out. Move 3 from this. Give him a Frostbite. We'll discard these 2 for Beak. Beak will come into play. After you play Beak from your hand, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Men ally you control. So you control 1 X-Men ally, so that gets there. We're going to flip. Oh, Beak is in play, sorry. We're going to flip and get some ice cards. Let's get that card. Let's get that. Shuffle them to our deck. Why not have Beak hit for 1? Okay. So we're going to draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counter card comes through. Let's shuffle up. Again, actually, hold on. I'm not going to have Beak hit because I forgot about Retaliate. We're just going to remove that threat. I forgot about Retaliate. Okay. Threat to the main scheme. He's going to scheme for 2 minus 2. So 1. Counter card. Arm Guard. It's going to get tough. Sound Manipulation. Klaw heals 4 damage. So he goes back to 18. If no damage is healed, discard Gain Surge. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? We got Ice Slide back. I kind of want to heal. No, I think I'm okay. We're going to flip. We're going to ping the tough off on him. Attach this. We're going to activate this. It's an ice card, so we get to ready up. We'll exhaust Power Belt and discard take that for Ice Slide. We can take out Arm Guard straight up. Let's do that. Let's just exhaust, take him out. Then we'll discard Snow Clone, the power of all of us, and Arctic Blast for Ice Blast. I think that's what I want to do. No, we don't want to do that. We're going to discard everything for the 2 Snow Clones. And we're going to end our go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Threat's going to be added. He's going to attack for 1. We're going to have Beak block it. 6. Beak is defeated. That's going to come in. We're going to add a acceleration token. Shuffle this up. Okay. Dark Designs plays 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past, and if it has any counters on it, the villain schemes. Uh-oh. So it's going to have 3 counters, and I think it needs a 4th one if there are at least 3 more than the number of players. So he schemes for 2, 3. All right. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. We are first going to discard, we're going to exhaust Power Belt and discard Suppressing Fire for Chill Out. We'll remove 3 threat. He'll get this. Let's discard these 2 for Shark Girl. So Shark Girl comes in to attack. While Shark Girl is attacking an enemy, she gets +1 for each upgrade attached to that enemy. Okay. So we're going to attack with Iceman for 3. We're going to take 1 consequential. Or not 1 consequential, 1 retaliate. He gets this attached. We're going to exhaust this to draw a card. It is not an ice card. That's okay. We're going to attack for 2 and another 2. They each take a damage for retaliate. So that's going to be 4 damage. And then we're going to have Shark Girl attack for 4, putting it down to 7, and then she's defeated because the consequential and the retaliate. And I think that's it. We're going to end our go, so I'm going to discard this. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. So 2 threat gets added. He's going to attack for -1. So -1. Heal 3 from the activating enemy and give it a tough status card. And then plays weapon runners in front of you. Heal 3 damage. Ugh. Give him a tough. And then he attacks for 1. We're going to take the hit. Encounter card. I have Sauron, so we're going to discard 2 cards. A Fist and a Mental. So deal damage to our identity. And discard a card from our hand. Let's discard Solid Form. Oh, this is really tough. This is tough, I tell ya. So let's exhaust Power Belt and discard Surprise Move for Chill Out. We'll remove 3 threat. And we're going to give this to him. Is that what I want? We'll use that to attack this one. Oh, actually, hold on. If I do Surprise Move, we can defeat it and ready him back up. I don't know if that's really worth it, though. No, this is fine. I need to get that retaliate thing off of him. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna discard. No, we'll keep Ice Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2 threat gets added. He's going to attack for 1. We're gonna have a Snow Clone block it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Snow Clone is gone. Encounter card. It's an Arm Guard. Okay, that is fine. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. Okay, we've got to figure out how to do this ice wall situation. So let's attack the Armed Guard with Iceman. We're going to ping the Tough. That gets attached to him. We're going to activate this to draw a card. It's not an ice card. Then We can use this to take 2 damage. We can do Power Belt. We'll discard Keep Up the Pressure and Team Building and take that for Ice Wall. So this is support. It says the force interrupt when an identity would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack. Place that damage here instead. Then if there are at least 8 damage here, discard this card and attach a set-aside copy of Frostbite to the enemy that just attacked. And then... yeah, I think that's it. The scheme part's giving me a hard time here. We're going to keep that and we're going to draw up. Okay, 2 threat gets added. He's going to attack for 1. We're going to take the hit. 2, 3, 4. So that gets added to Ice Wall. He's going to attack for 1, -1, so 0. So we're going to just do that. Then we're going to flip this over. Dark Designs, this is after this activation, or it says place 1 pursuit counter, then if it has any counters on it, the villain activates. So this is going to place this here. So when this activates, remove each counter from it. If your nemesis is in play, it activates again. So you have to always flip this card over. When you flip this card over, after you flip this card over, find your nemesis minion and reveal it. Search the set-aside area for your nemesis side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle your remaining set-aside cards and then flip this card over. So he won't activate, but Pyro is going to come in. He has Quick Strike, so he's going to attack. He does the direct damage. That's going to be 3 damage with Quick Strike, which will all go to Ice Wall. Now this is not going well. And then we have Playing with Fire. When defeated, the player defeated the side scheme discards the top 3 cards of their deck. It takes 1 direct damage for each resource icon discarded this way. Oh, brother. Okay. Okay. Well, this is not good. However, we may be able to work with this. The problem is I can't. The scheme is out of control here. Let's exhaust. Let's discard those 3 for Shadowcat. She's 2 threat. Only play for your X-Men identity. After you play Shadowcat from your hand, choose a side scheme and play, and it loses its icon until the end of turn. So this won't have this until the end of the turn. We were going to thwart 4 off of here. And then we'll ping 2 on him. This is defeated for consequential. We are going to flip. This gets shuffled back in. Then we're going to draw up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to hope we don't lose here now. So 2 gets added. He schemes for 2. Oh, if it's anything, I wasn't paying attention. 3, 4, we lost. Okay, well, we lost. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, that's not how I was hoping that would go. But that was like worst case scenario on everything. Anyway, that's Iceman. So he's interesting. I don't like, so I will say for this Precon, he seems a little glass cannon-y, which is probably why the recuperations are in there and why he gets 3 hit points with with Power Belt. So if we look at his cards, let's take a look here. So Ice Wall, I think there's one of those. This upgrades here. That upgrades there. We have the 2 Snow Clones. Ice Blast, let's see, Chill Out, Frozen Solid, Arctic Attack, Ice Blast. Ice Slide, which I feel like that's when you flip down towards the end of your deck. Okay, so I feel like he would work a little bit better, maybe Justice, because to make up for the threat removal, because we have 3 of these chill outs. They remove 3 threat and I frostbite somebody, which is nice, but that's the only threat removal we have. I mean, when he's with Ice Slide, he's 2 threat, which is remove, thwart, which is not bad. I didn't use these frozen solids, so you attach to an enemy. When they would attack, you discard frozen solid and then attach instead, and then you attach the frostbite to that enemy. So you want to set up with that. I didn't really utilize those because he doesn't have any doubles. He comes with the 2 Power of Us's, but I mean, the gray cards in here are the 3 recuperations and the team building exercises, and then the Beak and Shadowcat are the only things that are gray. So it's just like 2 doubles, or the doubles would have been a little bit better. But you have Ice Blast and you have Arctic Attack, which are going to do your damage. And then these will do damage because as long as they have a frostbite, they're free damage. It's kind of a bummer that these can't thwart. It would make up for that shortcoming there. So I don't know. What do you guys think of Iceman so far? I think Justice is where I think, but I don't know. So I'd be interested what you guys think. Anyway, so those are Iceman's cards. We obviously get we get Shadowcat, we get Glob. You can only play your X-Men trait after Glob enters play. Deal 2 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. So Glob will work. Take That works with Cyclops as well as what is her name? Valkyrie. Deal 7 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. Looking for Trouble, there's the new artwork for that, which is cool. Suppressing Fire, when you attack and defeat a minion, heal 2 damage from your hero. It's an attachment, so that'll also work with Cyclops and Valkyrie. This is the new player side scheme, so Keep Up the Pressure. Each player may search their deck and discard a pile for an attack event added to their hand until the end of the phase. Each attack event deals 1 additional damage, which could be really good for event-heavy characters like Gamora. That would be great for Miss Marvel. Like you could Miss Marvel and do like a big attack and then recur it with her ability back to her hand and hit again for the additional 2 extra damage. So that would be good for those. Surprise Move is it's an event when you make a basic attack against an enemy with an upgrade, you get +2 for that attack and ready your hero. I think that's a new card. Shark Girl we saw. So yeah. So let me know what you guys think of Iceman. What aspect do you think he would work the best in? That's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.